As you all pretty much can tell, I'm always on the lookout, taking a look at who is doing what with which PC. I checked again today, I saw that people are doing a lot of stuff with the Dell Optiplex PC. When I mean a lot of stuff, people are pretty much converting their office PCs to gaming PCs. And I saw that a lot is being done with the Dell Optiplex PC, Fujitsu Esprimo PCs. I saw that the Lenovo ThinkCentres, even the Lenovo ThinkCentre M720Q, which is a tiny PC, is not left out. People are pretty much turning everything they lay their hands on into gaming PCs. Back in the days, it used to be the Dell Optiplex 3020, 7010, and gradually people realized that the Dell Optiplex 7020 and the 9020 was actually doing a better job in trying to turn these desktop PCs into gaming PCs. But then one thing that struck me was that, look, this PC right here is a Lenovo ThinkCentre M800. Nobody was actually doing anything with it. It was out of the radar of those guys specialized in turning office PCs into gaming PCs. I was like, no, this cannot be. This is just not possible. So I did go onto Google, did a little search. I saw that pretty much nobody was talking about this PC here, which I pretty much find to be a very decent PC. It's a small form factor PC. It's pretty much not different from the M900 in terms of ports. It has gotten also 2 display ports behind it. In front of it, you pretty much have decent ports. I was just wondering, could it be that this PC doesn't have a DVD drive? Because of that, people are avoiding it. I was like, that cannot be. This PC is supposed to be a very good PC. But then one place I never ever fail to check is on YouTube. And if you have been following this channel for quite a long time, you would have heard me say, not once, not twice, not thrice, that look, everything pretty much goes down on YouTube. If it's not on YouTube, then something must be wrong. But then I was like, there must be somebody on YouTube that would have covered this PC. And if nobody was covering it, ITG Gear, which I believe right now, permit me to say, this guy is the king of upgrades when it comes to office PCs. ITG Gear, he's doing a great job. And when somebody is doing a great job, the little thing that you can actually do is just to, call the person out and say, salute, respect. Guy, you are teaching the millions of people that do not have money to buy, the conventional gaming PCs, how to build budget gaming PCs using desktop PCs like this. So I was like, ITG Gear definitely should have covered this PC. But then I did check YouTube. I was surprised. Unfortunately, ITG Gear has not covered this, but he had covered a comparable PC, which is the Lenovo ThinkCentre M900. Like I said, the M900 is pretty much not different from this. But the thing I want to highlight is that this video made by ITG Gear was very, very comprehensive. All right? He went ahead, he broke down everything. The first thing that he did was that he did go ahead to take out the main board of this PC, which is not really a difficult thing to do. I'm just going to open the PC so that you see what you are up against if you want to, go about what ITG Gear did. But like I said, he did use a Lenovo ThinkCentre M900. If you are thinking to yourself, I feel like the M900 is a little bit too expensive. If the M800 can do the same thing, I want to say you are in the right place. And one place you can pretty much get this PC right now for cheap, ready to go, ready for you to go ahead to start breaking it up, just like ITG Gear did it, would be on the Hardware Money Shop. You're going to find this PC there waiting for you to buy it so that you can follow along, converting your office PC into a gaming PC. So ITG Gear did go ahead to remove, the front blend of this PC, just like that. The M900 and the M800 almost have the same, way in which you take out the front blend. All you have to do, take out these clips right there. You have to be careful though, because these clips are pretty much very fragile. But if you are thinking to yourself, why do I need to be careful? Because I want to go ahead and turn this into a gaming PC, not right here, but on a different case, then you can do whatever you want to do with this. So taking this out, all you have to do is to depress this clip and it pretty much goes up like that. And if you've done that, this is what you are up against. One thing I must say is that ITG Gear did a very good job in that video. I'm definitely going to be linking that video here so that you can actually take a look step by step what he did. He went ahead, took out this main board, one screw after the other, and at the end of the day, he succeeded in bringing out this main board without destroying anything. and then started the journey. See, most of you guys, when you want to turn your office PC into a gaming PC, what you guys pretty much do is to just look for a graphic card, slap it onto the PC right here. If you look at this PC, it has 2 PCIe slots that you can actually use, and then go ahead to upgrade the processor, go ahead to upgrade the RAM, and then you say to yourself, I now have a gaming PC. Of course, you can actually do that, but ITG Gear, like I said, he is pretty much the king when it comes to upgrading desktop PCs. He said to himself, I'm not going to stop there. I'm actually going to go ahead, take out the main board from this PC and put it in a totally different case. Boom. In this way, his expertise in upgrading desktop PCs was actually brought to the fore, because he did go ahead and did shit with this PC. He upgraded the CPU cooler, he upgraded the fans, he did everything he had to do just to make sure that this PC was given a new home. And I was like, this is interesting. He didn't leave anything, hidden. He actually did make sure that everything was well documented, so that whoever doesn't have any idea in upgrading desktop PCs would definitely be able to do that. But the bad news is that if you want to go the route of using the Lenovo ThinkCentre M900 small form factor PC to replicate exactly what he just did, you are going to be able to do it. But if you are actually saying from the beginning, I do not have a lot of money, and this is why you are actually considering, going this method, which is trying to get an office PC to use it or to upgrade it into a gaming PC. The idea is you do not have a lot of money and you do not want to exceed your budget. A comparable PC that will equally give you the same feeling, the same satisfaction when you attempt to play your games will be the Lenovo ThinkCentre M800 small form factor PC. The benefit for you is that you're going to be getting it a little bit cheaper, because the M900, for one reason or the other, just comes a little bit more expensive. You're going to be getting the M800 a little bit more cheaper, and because of that, you are equally able to save a little more money that you can actually put, to use somewhere else. But you might be wondering now, hardware money, how do I get this M800 PC to buy? Right now, if you go to the hardware money shop, you can pretty much get this PC for cheap. And when I say cheap, understand that cheap is relative. But the beauty of getting it on the hardware money shop is that you can be sure that you're going to be getting a PC that has been tested for performance, a PC that has been tested for quality, a PC with very little or no sign of use. It doesn't matter if the ultimate aim is to turn this PC into a gaming PC. I still feel like you deserve a PC that's going to come with little or no sign of use. And that is what you can get on the hardware money shop. Once again, I want to say a very big thank you to ITG Gear, because you are showing the people what is actually possible. Using office PCs they can easily lay their hands on. An example being the Lenovo ThinkCentre M800. So if you are right now in the market, you are not so sure what to do, before you begin to complain that, oh, I do not see this M800 being turned into gaming PCs, I tell you for free that exactly the same way that the M900 was turned into a gaming PC, you can pretty much follow the same steps and turn the Lenovo ThinkCentre M800 small form factor PC into a gaming PC. Until I see you again in the next one, peace. Of course, I know someone's going to go to the comment section now and try to, leave a comment. Don't be so serious about it. Peace.